What's good, people? It's your boy Snow here for Ignorant Gamers. How y'all living? Today's overview slash impression is for a game called Special Forces Team X. Via the Xbox Live Arcade, this is a 1200 Microsoft points. Fuck that. This is a $15 game with a 40-minute trial. I like that, especially since the 40-minute trial is based on actual gameplay. So I just put that out there. Before I get into the gameplay and any of my impressions of the game, I want to give you a brief overview of it. I will refer to this as STX. Alright, now this is a cover-based, over-the-shoulder, team-based multiplayer game. There are 12 players in a room. That's basically 6 versus 6. 5 different game modes. There's a TDM. There's a capture the flag, there's a control point, which is like conquest or domination. There's a high value target, which means HVT mode, and then there's a hot zone. High value target is basically like a VIP. The VIP gets 3 points per kill, teammates gets 2 points per kill, enemies get 1 point. The person that kills the HVT or VIP becomes the HVT, and the script is flipped. Hot zone, find a hot location, hold it down, you get points. When that's done, you move to the next location. Alright. Also, there is a 4 teams maximum allowed per game, per room. I think this is like squad or clans, I'm not really sure. But I will say this. There's a red team, there's a blue team. If you are the red team, your enemy is blue. If you're on the blue team, your enemy is red. You've been warned. Don't say I never told you nothing. There's only one map, but I want to quickly sub that word map for environment. There's only one environment. Now I say this because there are over 1,000, well, there are 1,000 possible combinations for that map slash environment. Alright, so here's how it goes. There's 3 sectors of the map that can be interchanged. Think of it as the red location spawn point is choice A, the middle of the map, which would be the conflict area, which is choice B, and then the blue spawn location, which is choice C. Each of the choices have like an admin build and a facility build and, you know, a junkyard, something, some type of name or gimmick that you can vote for. And after everyone votes for the 3 pieces per choice, I mean for the piece per choice, that's the map. That's the environment that you're gonna play in. Dope. As you play the game, you can unlock weapons, gear, skills, and things for your character's appearance, even taunts. So your XP, when you level up, stuff becomes available to you. Weapons, there's a primary and secondary weapon that has attachments, all that same in the same category. Gear, there's 2 slots for gear. There's the grenades. For 1, you get 2 of those. Then there's dogs. Do I dare say dogs? Assault or attack dogs. You get 2 of those as well. Skills, there's 2 skill sets. One is active, the other is passive. Think of it like ability slash perks. Yeah, why not? Then appearance. There's body, head, upper body, lower body, camo, and taunt. So there's 6 total. Again, as you rank up, everything becomes available. You get 2 loadouts, so that's pretty cool too. Now if you're trying to jump in the game, that's pretty easy. There's a quick match, there's a Xbox Live option, there's a filter game option, there's a create a match option. My personal favorite is build the game option because it's fast, simple, and easy to find the game that you want to play. You can find out if you can only look for games that are control point or hot zone or HVT, etc, etc. It's easy. It's the easiest thing to do. You either hide what you don't want or look for what you do want. Same thing, you can do 12 players, 6 players, 8 players, 1, 2 players in the room, so that way you can max it out the way you want to. If you create a game, that's easy too. You would set up a match, which by default the name of your name would be the default name of the match. You can change it in the mode type, which is public or invite. Then you have game type, HVT, TDM, etc. You know all that. Max teams 1 to 4 per room. Max players up to 16. and then you can start. The only thing that I want to say is that there's no medley for the game type, which would have been cool. There are stats, achievements, leaderboards, you know, all that ranks, all that stuff. You can compare with your friends, all that shit. Yeah, the game is good for what it is. It's hard for me to say yes or no to anyone to buy the game. But very easy for me to tell you to take the 40-minute trial. And here's why. Graphically, I have zero problem with the graphics of this game. This shit actually looks pretty good. Better on PC, but for $15, this game almost mimics the cell shading of, let's say, Borderlands series. Yeah, I went there. That's not a diss to Borderlands. I'm just saying how workable these graphics are. The environment pieces are really nice. Even the broken up pieces, it's really nice. Animations of the players, the character movements are really cool, including like the melee kills. The speed of the game is on point. Camera angle was a little pain, being that it's an OTS game. When you run, the cam gets a bit too low. It's too much of a low angle for me, but that could be me and maybe not you. Other than that, I love the taunts, the exploding heads, the flying bodies, and some of the animation of the environments. Controls, they were solid. Compared to other games that I played in the $10 to $20 price range, this was pretty good. I'd say a rock solid 4 out of 5, which is very surprising to me. It took me a bit to figure out my sensitivity level for the game. After that, it was cool. Out of the box, for me, it was like a 2 out of 5 until I figured that. The cover mode was not an issue for me, though there were a few times that I got frustrated, and I also think that is a me, not the game issue. I was a little disappointed that there was no roll button, but I'm not taking any points for that because I understand why there isn't. That would break the flexibility of this game. This game was created to be fun. Fun as a tactical player, fun as a run and gun player. The roll would damage the tactical side and annoy the hell out of the run and gun people. Besides that, I love that you can slide into cover and roll out or hop out of cover. I just wish that there was a climb button. That's about it. The mechanics that I probably missed, that I'll probably just talk about now. The voting mechanic is awesome, like I mentioned earlier. I've never seen that before. I don't care what the other people are saying, I gotta comment on it again. That one map / environment with 1,000 combinations is great to me. I understand the beef, but I don't give a fuck. That shit is hot. I did not know there was an airstrike until I got hit with the shit. So I just want to make you aware that the cover shooting is really good. Almost up there with the likes of Ghost Recon, Gears of War, and Binary Domain. I can't front. In fact, I'll even go on the record to say that it's slightly under, if not the same, or slightly better than SOCOM 4. Green up, homies. I got something special for y'all in this video. Skills, the passive and active skills did not seem to break or make the game. That's really good. Overall, the shooting and everything else in the game was very balanced. There was a few times where I felt like I was shooting people too much, but other times it was just like on point. If not, it's the same as any other game. There were a few downsides to some of the controls and animations that kept getting me killed, and the first one off the bat was me getting stuck on corners while I was moving. Corners and objects, like what the fuck? That got at me pretty hard. The second was when I was running, the low angle camera would kill my ability to see how close I was to a wall, because when you got a certain length of the wall, it was a stick to effect. Like you would auto stick to the wall, meaning it would automatically put you in cover mode, and it got me killed a few times too. The environmental pieces, I wish they had more openings to them, because they kind of felt a little closed. Like you would have doors that look like you can go into because there were steps that led up to the door, but you can't go in them. So some of the buildings felt closed. Like there was, I think you could put facility on A or C, but you couldn't go into them. It was weird though. It was weird. Other than that, I can see people bitching about the lack of quote maps. What they really mean is environments. The combination factor is awesome. $15 game, shut the fuck up. There is basically 1,000 ways, 1,000 maps, or 1,000 combinations to do. So it's not like you could play a game where like, oh, we're gonna meet them at the fish market, or meet them at the butt crack, or meet them by the statue, and we're just gonna hold this point down. The other thing that I liked too was on one of the game modes, I think it was it was control points, where they owned all the points, and they spawned us right next to one that had the least amount of trouble in it, so we can get the shit. So you couldn't really spawn trap us. Okay, now for my SOCOM friends. What's missing from this game is elimination. Demolition, maybe siege from recon, or any other type of mode that would be like one and done. You die, you start the next round, because this is round based. And that's it. The only other thing that I can think of we're out of a SOCOM game, people. The only thing I can think of, and this is specific to Xbox players in general for whatever game they play, is the communication factor. They're either not talking at all, or they're on party chat. So the chances of you finding someone talking that you don't know is very low. I found one right before I hit the 8-minute mark of my trial left, so go figure. But like I said, for $15, I can't really find a reason for people to not at least try the 40-minute trial of actual gameplay. Not total, but actual gameplay. If you try it, you might like it, you might buy it. The cell shaded graphics look pretty awesome. I kind of wish they had bots in here too, for whatever reason. Gun sounds were okay. In fact, the sound effects and the music of the game is not bad. It's okay enough to where I don't care. It just sounds good. It's good. It's good. You won't care for it. The action was consistent. Everything seems balanced. The guns and skills of the game, the guns, skills, all that stuff was good. It's fast, fun, and accessible. If I left anything out, if you have any questions, if you want to add anything, just drop a comment below. I'm Snow. Hit us up on all our channels: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, ignorantgamers.com, all that. I'm out.